Hello everybody, and welcome to Wounded Healer Tarot. My name is James, and I'll be doing a reading today. This is a collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for those who need it. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you come across them, it's likely there's something in there for you. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Alright, so we've got the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Celestial Weaver, which is a card that is particular to this deck, and then the King of Swords. Alright, so with the Knight of Swords to the High Priestess, I'm getting that you have a feeling that you're going to be hearing from somebody. And you know that it's going to be something that happens kind of quickly. With the Celestial Weaver and the King of Swords, like, I'm getting here because the Celestial Weaver is a card that really speaks to understanding how your words, how your actions, how your choices really create your reality or create your life, right? And with the King of Swords, like, I feel like that's like you're having a lot of realizations right now. You're in a very cerebral headspace. Yeah, with the Three of Wands here, it's like, you know, your manifestations are going to be coming in. And we got the Magician. Yeah, you know, in this waiting process here of your manifestations coming in, like, this is a good example of what you're going through being about the journey, not where you end up, you know? 'Cause with the Three of Wands, it's like waiting for your manifestations to come in, but with the Magician, that's you realizing that, like, that's you getting to that point because you realize that you have everything you need to do what it is you want. Like, and this could even be speaking to, like, knowledge on a particular subject. You know everything you need to know. You have the equipment that you need to achieve your goals, but it's like what you really need there is the real life experience. Like, having knowledge, having the equipment to do things, it's all fine and dandy, but you could have the top equipment and have no idea how to use it. So what you create is gonna be crap. Like, it's not gonna be good. So you have to understand here how to use these tools. And I feel like that's what the Magician is coming out here to signify, is that, you know, you're starting to understand how energy and all that here works. Starting to really get a good handle on manifestation. Then you have the Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, I don't know if what you were manifesting here was a relationship, but looks like that's what you're getting here. And it's gonna catch you so far off guard, like how quickly this is gonna progress, like from the Knight of Cups to the Ten of Cups. with the Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, I'm getting the vibe that, you know, this connection, this relationship, marriage, what have you, it's gonna really have you facing your demons. Like, it's not gonna be easy peasy rainbows and kittens. Like, it's gonna have its challenges, but that's the point, right? So we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is all meant to bring you to this state of emotional stability, right? Being able to keep your cool in situations that would cause panic or any sort of negative feelings. You're really going to be taking the time to nurture yourself and grow your inner garden. Yeah, so we got the Two of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, I feel like you're really integrating here. Integrating the lessons. But with Temperance, you're starting to understand, you know, that good things take time. You can't rush it. I feel like you're learning how to slow down and just trust the timing, trust the universe. Trust that everything that is happening is meant for your highest good. Alright, then we have the Page of Wands. A new beginning, a new adventure. With the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Ooh. I want to say that you could be pursuing something creative here that you're that could possibly turn into like a whole business. Yeah, because with the Hierophant here, I'm getting that, you know, you're mastering something, whether it be manifestation or, you know, whatever this creative venture may be here with the Page of Wands. You know, the Hierophant, and then there's the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, along with the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Like, the energy, once you get to that higher energy, things are just gonna flow, but things are gonna also move quickly. With that Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, it's like you're gonna be in a process of constant learning, but you understand, you know, that is like, this knowledge is like the universe's gift to you. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this could feel like it has taken quite some time here. It has been a long journey, but well worth everything that you had to get to, that you had to go through to get here. Yep. Then we got the World. There's going to be a change of cycles here. An ending that brings a new beginning. Three of Cups, and that's going to be cause for celebration. Gatherings, get-togethers with family and friends. Some good times, good memories. Ace of Cups, yes, because you are filling your own cup. You have the time and the energy to put into such things. Sorry about that. My friend's dog came over here and just fell asleep underneath me while I've been doing the reading. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you know, all that self-care is gonna put you in a place of, like, being filled with confidence. Like, genuine confidence, not, like, being conceited, but, like, just confidence in yourself, both, like, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of that. Then we got the Phoenix, and a little comeback story, rising from the ashes. You are a brand new you. Alright, let's see. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you know, you're no longer operating at a place of lack because you've learned to fill your own cup. I feel like there was a lot here about, like, learning how to, like, draw and maintain boundaries. And, like, I feel like you could be a reformed people pleaser. That's the vibes this is giving. Christ. Alright, so we have the Four of Pentacles. The Death card. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that, like, you're not holding back anymore. And you're just going to be enjoying your life at this point. Like, with the Four of Pentacles, maybe you were very, like, money focused and you were just constantly saving and saving and saving. You would never really use any of it because of the fear of running out of it. And that's that Five of Pentacles, that lack mindset that was really holding you back. And then with Death and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like that's like you letting go of feeling, you know, the need to hold yourself back like that. Operating out of a place of past traumas. And you've been able to live, you'll be able to live a more comfortable and carefree life. Yep, then we have the Five of Cups. Let's see. I'd like another card or two before I say anything. Two of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you know, you're realizing here that, like, choosing you has put you in this position of having the ability to love your life, to feel satisfied with your life. Whereas beforehand, you know, with the Five of Cups, it was like there was like a lot of like depression and just sadness. That's what happens when you hold back. Alright, we have the Four of Swords and Justice. Yeah, you know, it's like you were meant to get here to this healed place. This is the life that essentially you were meant to live. This version of you that you will be at the end here is the entire point that you've gone through, everything that you've gone through here. Because I'm sure there are probably some points where like a lot of this seemed pointless and, you know, you didn't understand why any of this stuff was happening. Well, yeah. Not everything that's happening for your greatest good feels like it. I mean, honestly, a good majority of the stuff that happens that's for your highest good will not feel like it. And the Tower at the bottom of the deck, look at that. Hell yeah, we got the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups with the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is a good Tower moment, right? This passion, emotional understanding, stability, balance. You're in a very, I don't know if I would say meditative state, but you're in a very like Zen state of life, mind, body, soul, all that good stuff. All right, so these are the messages that I have for you at this time, and I do hope they serve you well. Be gentle with yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.